Hi snooker fans, Emma Maflin and Curtis Braithwaite here for Dafasnooker.com. We're here with Dominic Dale after his 5-4 victory over Hamid Mir in the World Open Qualifiers. Dom, close match. You pleased to get it over and done with and pass the line?
I am, yeah, because I lost 4-3 to, what's his face?
Kyron Wilson.
Kyron Wilson, thank you very much, yeah. He was going for everything, like he didn't sort of care, but it was played with a great deal of indifference. And I lost 4-3. Bit ring rusty, switched to Brown under pressure in the decider, and I actually had a nightmare because I've lost about 5 decided frames all last season. I don't even know if I won one. It would have made a huge difference in my season last year if I could have won sort of 3 of them. I lost all of them I played, I think. So obviously when you keep playing deciders and you lose them, it is on your mind. I know it's a new season and you've got reset your thoughts, new plan of action, new focus, new ambitions, but
it scars you a bit.
It definitely does. And I luckily had a weird attitude in that match because I'm sort of half thinking of retiring. I just
Stop it.
The love isn't there anymore, and so I played with complete indifference in that. And it helped you win. On the one hand, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what to think, so you play with complete sort of parity of mind. There's no pressure because you just don't care one way or the other. But the problem is, when you play like that, you can miss anything because your focus is gone. There's no proper intent there, and either they go in or they're not. But it's one of those things. It's the start of my new season. I think I've been a pro 27 years. It's a long time, and I think come Christmas time, if I'm having an okay season, sure, I'll carry on. I'll be stupid not to. I'll just be Dick Turpin and take as much money out of the game as I can.
As we spoke about yesterday.
Yeah, but the love's sort of got. You can understand that 27 years is a long time, and I'm the sort of guy. If I'm going to practice, I'm going to do it properly.
And you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, because I'm the sort of guy. I think snooker's the easiest game in the world to walk away from. So it's all or nothing for me. So I shall do everything I can and do as well as I can till Christmas, and not just reassess things then properly.
You never know. The love might come back.
Yeah,
strong.
It needs to. I'm practicing hard and putting the hours in, and it helps. But when I'm playing matches, I had enough of going through all that again, and the hotels and the travelling, and I'd rather be a dustman.
No, dustman. Dom, it's pretty warm out there.
Boiling.
How did you find the table conditions today?
To be honest with you, I actually thought the table was surprisingly good considering it's ridiculously hot out there. The problem is your shirt sticks to you, so when you're actually making a bridge and your whole shirt's stuck to your arm, and it gives a bit of tension, feels like something's pulling against your arm. It's very off-putting. Using the maple cues, I've just signed a deal with the cue creator now, Mike Sharp from Australia. Stuart Bingham's with him, and he's going to have a few more players on board. I've chosen a maple cue because really I'm a maple person, but in real hot heat, oppressive heat and humidity, maple can get very, very sticky. But luckily I've got such a good finish on the cue, I sort of got away with it a bit. It's tough out there. It's conditions in the workplace not good.
Dominic, you're quite a man for cues and tips, aren't you? I know a lot of the boys on the tour, when they have problems with their tips or their cues, specs and cues, they come to you. What is it that fascinates you so much about cues and tips, mate?
Well, the good thing is, doing this deal with Cue Creator now, that's the end of changing cues for me. So that really will settle my mind. Players, unfortunately for me, players know now that I do a lot of repairs to cues and I put tips on the proper way. Everything. I charge them for doing it because I can't stand putting tips on, because you get super glue all over your fingers.
It's not an easy job, is it?
No, but it is when you know what you're doing. But the problem is, World Snooker don't often have the requisite sort of materials for me to do it. I need sharp blades, I need decent adhesive, and an array of abrasives, which they don't often have.
You need the correct tools.
You do, yeah. You need sharp blades because, otherwise if the blade's blunt and you press in the tip into the blade to trim off the excess, you have to put too much force in to get the excess off, and you can actually damage your tip then. So I hate using faulty materials, and
Told him he's a tip man, mate. He loves it.
Okay.
But I charge him for doing it. Yeah, I hate doing them, but I've done tips for Selby, John Higgins, where he's Scottish. He's how tight he is. He wakes up in the middle of the night to see if he's lost any sleep. But he actually owes me God knows how much for doing so many tips and bits and bobs.
He's a good fellow, though, John, isn't he?
He keeps saying to every time I put a tip on his cue, he says, "Cheers, Dawn, that's a drink for you." Never buys one.
So, Dom, a little bit of time off now because obviously didn't qualify for Riga, but to the World Open. What's the plan between now and then?
Yeah, obviously now I didn't get through Riga, but I'm in the World Open, which is the bigger one, of course. got a feeling I've got Walden in that next match. I'm not sure. But I think I'll be flying out there sort of 4th or something of August, and it starts on the 6th, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I probably won't practice. What day are we now? Friday. I won't be practicing next week at all. Probably play the Monday after that. I think if I have a week 10 days off, that I'll be quite refreshed, and I'll just work hard on that and look forward to it really.
Okay, well listen, we'll let you go because we know you're going home
I've got to drive back home now, so
You're
I've got
driving
sorts.
home,
Yeah.
and it's a couple of hours.
Listen to Radio 5 Live, won't you? You might hear a report of me. Serious car crash on the M5 zone.
No,
Oh, don't say things like that,
You
Dom.
keep your eyes on the road and drive safe. And
Oh,
yeah, well done again for today. And all the best. All the rest
Thanks
of the
all the viewers
season.
at daffa.com, wherever it's called.
Cheers, Dom.
Thanks, Dom.
Cheers,
Nice to
mate.
see you.
Cheers.
Love it.